Hello, welcome to the show Wonder Woman Next Door, and this is your host Indu Sahoo with yet another exciting story of a Wonder Woman. So, first of all, I am so touched with all those beautiful messages I keep getting, and that actually motivates me to do more and bring all those incredible story, which personally motivates me. So today we have a very special guest. She is a person who has pursued her passion, her mission as financial literacy. Growing up, she understood even though she is having a lot of education, but no one has taught her how to be educated on managing your finances. So she has gone through all those struggles, which all of the female goes through, where at one point of time, because of some personal event, you have to leave your job and start taking care of your house. But she was one person who said, even though those things are going on in her life, she will still do something which she actually loves, and she took financial literacy, and she is doing incredible. Today she is also a financial advisor apart from being a full-time mom taking care of home. So please help me welcome none other than Chandana Sridhar. Okay, so we have Chandana here, and like I said, Chandra is an amazing woman, and she is for sure a wonder woman for me because she has been doing so much, like I said, into the financial literacy, and that is something that she has taken or pursued as her mission and vision. And the best part that I liked about her is she wants to have more and more women to come into this stream and explore this financial literacy, stock markets, and all. Before that, first of all, thank you so much, Chandana. I know you have a very tight schedule. I know even you are in meetings and call late night, and you have a jam packed schedule. Plus, you are a full time mom, you take care of your home, and you also have this mission and vision of financial literacy, where I know you are also giving mentorship and coaching to a lot of people on this. So, all these things. So, for sure, me plus the audience who is listening to us, they really want to know about you.
Thank you so much, Indu. So it's so wonderful to hear from you, and I'm so much overwhelmed for giving such a wonderful introduction about me. And you're doing a wonderful job where you're, getting introduced to so much, Wonder Woman's. Definitely, it's a lot of encouragement to all of us, to do a lot more things in our life. So about me, I'm basically from Mysore. I have done my education there. I've done my master's in finance. So once I completed my, graduation and masters, I came to Bangalore, and I have worked for 3 years in corporate in finance field itself. So once I got married and had my daughter, that time I just left my job to take care of her. So in spite of being at home, I could not stay without working. So that's where I thought I'll get into doing independently, and I got into this financial advisory thing. So from there on, my journey started, and from past 10 years, I've been doing this. So
Wow.
I'm very happy in this field.
So, how old are your kids?
Mine is the elder one is in 10th standard, and the younger was in 7th.
Oh, wow. Great.
Yeah.
So, can you tell a little bit about this topic, financial literacy? Like, what is it actually?
The financial literacy is nothing but how you, in simple words to say, how you manage your money, whatever you earn. So, in simple words, okay. But if to make it complicated, it's all about budgeting, running the portfolio.
Uh-huh.
So it's see before if you're really good in finances, you can manage in simple way.
Mhm.
Okay, but previous what would have happened, they never think how to manage these funds, and they all the money whatever salary would have come, they just spend it without even considering about future plans. So if you know what exactly we have to do in finance, you have more idea. That's what I can say. See why I'm into all these financial literacy programs. Why my mission is all to get literacy to people. See, I myself I have experienced that. My father being a into government service, he used to get very good salary, and he used to never save any good money. By the time of retirement, he had nothing. He used to just simply spend. But for God grace, he's having retirement money, and he got some money from the government, and he's having a pension also. But now it's not the same case. We have to plan better. So for our old age, there is no pension schemes. So we need to plan for ourselves. That's where you need financial literacy, and also in schools also it is not taught to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So any profession, it is very much required to have a financial knowledge.
So for a layman, like the reason why I was following you, Chandana, because I like the show is all about the Wonder Woman next door. So when I got to know about you, I actually kind of started stalking you, I can say. Started following you too, because this is one area even I am very curious. And to be frank, I am also not much aware of this. And when I started exploring this topic of stock market and financial literacy, I know there are a lot of people who are creating awareness. But one thing which I liked about you is you are focusing on the crowd, which is more of women centric. And all the coaches and teachers which I found in the market, they are all, again, no bias here, but they are all not very less female comes up and talks about this topic and
Right.
pursue that as a passion.
Yes, yes.
Which I
Very
really
good.
liked about you. So I thought for sure I started following you and started learning. And today I requested you to come and talk about this. So when you told about the financial planning, so it is to talk in a layman language. Like if I tell them on this topic, I'm a layman for sure.
Okay.
Whatever save earning that I have as a working woman, whatever earning she has, or also as a non-working woman, whatever saving you get from whoever you get at your home, how best you can save it, plus what are the better ways to multiply that money. This is what is financial literacy.
Definitely, definitely. See, you
Okay.
need to plan, how much you have to spend. What is your, basic requirement.
Mhm.
So apart from that, you need to save it properly. Why? Because you never know how, there might be a finance, scarcity which may occur in future.
Yes, yes.
I'm not telling you should not enjoy life, but at the same time, you need to, think, how you're going to save your money for your kids, or, for the family. At the end of the day, you need to take the responsibility, right? About yourself and
Definitely.
family.
Definitely.
So, and nowadays, it's not like, only man has to take care. It's equal, responsibility is on women also, I mean, in finance.
For
So
sure.
that's the reason, I always say that, women has to become independent and get literate in finance. Even though some people will be earning, they are not saving properly, and they are not making the funds, in best way. So some people, the husband will be earning, and they will be at home, and they will be having opportunity to do a lot of savings, and but still even they will not do it because of unawareness. So that's the reason what I say is everyone must have this, awareness of what exactly they have to do with their money.
And also, best part about you, like you said, when you had kids and you have the responsibility of taking care of your home, you started pursuing this as a career. And so, being at home, you are taking care of the financial and you're working as a financial advisor to some corporate and some individual. So, that,
Yes,
I see that's a big opportunity. Like, this is a platform which I think can help women being at home,
yes,
step out or work someone for someone. If you know about this subject, you can be at home and use your savings, which usually,
correct.
like my mom used to keep the savings in dabbas.
Yes, yes,
I don't
yes,
know if things have changed, because at least my mom still does that, I know.
yes,
But the working crowd, I know they keep that savings in banks or FD. Because for me, if you ask, investment means some FD or some SIP or some real estate.
yes,
Frank, even not, I'm not much aware or the different ways of
correct,
this topic, especially where it is financial literacy. And in layman language, I can say it's a stock markets and all.
correct. Yes,
So I know there is a perception, Chandana, regarding the stock market, where people think that it's kind of a gambling and there is high level of risk. So what do you say about this?
so if you're not taking risk, then it is a risk. I tell you. Why? Because
Okay.
you can't beat the inflation, right? So today's 100 rupees is not the same for tomorrow. So every day your money is diminishing, right?
Uh-huh.
So you need to think, how you, in what way you need to invest so that your money grows to beat the inflation.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because even if you earn in lakhs, tomorrow it is not enough.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't beat the inflation, as you said, your mom used to keep it in dabba. That if you keep it in dabba, that money will never grow, right? Yet
Definitely.
nowadays, even the savings, returns are very less. FD returns are very less. But inflation rate is, it has come to
Mm-hmm.
10% per annum. So how are you going to, beat it when you don't invest in better?
Yeah, in India, when it comes to saving and all, people are a lot fascination about gold and all.
Yes.
So, what do you suggest when?
Definitely, gold is also one of the option, to make investments. As you said, it is gambling. That's why I just told you now. If you know, awareness about financial literacy, you would never say it is a gambling. That time you will say it's not gambling because you're not
There are
understanding
risks
what
involved.
exactly it is. That's why you're telling gambling.
So it is the awareness which is lacking. You're saying.
Lagging, yes. So some people want to make money very quickly, in short term. So they take some advisory tips and they try to make money and they lose money. That time they'll tell that I lost so much from stock market.
Mhm.
But at the same time, if you had awareness, if you had knowledge, and if you would have invested, you would have made lakhs and crores of rupees for your investment returns.
Okay.
So that's the difference. So that's why I'm telling everybody should have the knowledge. You should build your skills. It's not that you need to spend a lot of time on it. It's just some basic things. If you understand, it's more than enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. So, what are the different options when you say saving and multiplying the money? What are the different options, and also what are the safe options you think you can share with the audience for the audience to benefit?
See, there is nothing guarantee in this world. Our life itself is not assured and
Yeah, that's
guaranteed,
true.
right? So you need to plan your finances in such a way where you put your money in different baskets. Even the one basket is not there for you, still you're safe. For example, if you have 10 lakhs, put all your 10 lakhs in different 10 baskets. 10 baskets. One is the cash, one is savings, one is FT, one is gold, and mutual funds. I think nowadays a lot of people have the awareness of mutual funds.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
mutual funds is nothing but sum of many stocks.
Okay.
It's nothing but sum of many stocks. More than 30 stocks you will be investing at a time in one fund. That is what mutual fund is all about. So mutual funds definitely get better returns than FT. FT gets better returns than savings. If you keep cash idle in dabba, that is better. Savings is better than savings account is better
The
than
Dabba thing
cash.
came out. I know the Dabba thing came out when there was demonetization, and then we realized there are so many Dabbas. With
Correct.
many, with at many household, I know this must have been experienced at all the home where they realized they had this thing.
Correct. So also you need to invest in real estate too. That is
Mhm.
also something it's growing every year. So you should not put all your money in one basket. That is the best thing. You need to diversify your money
Okay.
into different things. Apart from mutual funds, you can directly consult a financial advisor, build your portfolio in such a way where you invest in small cap funds, mid cap funds, and large cap funds. So you might be wondering what are these funds, large cap, mid cap. See, companies, which are, having, market revenue with less, those are all small.
Okay.
Okay. Companies like Reliance, Infosys, they are big, huge. Lot of money is involved in that. Lot of people have invested, lot of institutes have invested. Those are all large companies. Okay. So 20 years back, nobody knew what Infosys is doing. Right. That time, Infosys was a small cap company. Now it's large cap. So if you plan well and invest in very good growing company like Infosys in small cap funds, tomorrow after 20 years, that will be a multi-baggers, where you can will make your lakhs will become crores. So you need to, that's why I'm telling you can, go for advisory. where they definitely advise you. I'm not telling put all your 100% money there. Put partial money, 30% or 40% of your earnings there. Definitely, you can beat the inflation.
So it is like, so what you're saying is, it is like you need to have the proper advisory or a proper knowledge on this subject
Yes.
before you put your money.
Either you need to learn and put, or you need to take somebody else,
Someone as an advisor.
as a profession. You don't go to doctor. You sometimes you have fever and you directly go to medical shop and take the tablet. But you have something big, where it is not getting cured. Definitely, you have to consult a doctor, right, to understand what is happening in your body. The
Yes.
same way, financial doctor is like a financial advisor. You need to go and take a proper consultation and plan accordingly and do it.
And like the passion I know that you are following is to create this awareness of financial literacy. So
Yes.
if not a financial advisor, you are driving the motion where you are saying that you teach the individual or let the individual know or spend some time to explore this area and understand how the nitty-gritties of this area before they put the money. So it's like not put the money blindly, understand how it works, know pros and cons, and then make a informed decision.
Every time you might have seen, in mutual funds, and down market are subject to
Yeah,
risk.
we keep listening about this. Yeah.
Yes. So risk is always there everywhere. Even if you go to drive a car, or a vehicle to the road, there is risk.
Yeah.
But you don't leave driving or we're riding a bike, right? So you have to take risk, to enjoy certain life. If you plan well and take risk, you can enjoy your life.
So I know these are a lot of technical questions. So I want to ask you, like, being at home and taking care of family. You are already multitasking. You have grown up 2 girls. You take care of house, and you also have this role of financial advisor. How does it feel?
It's great feeling. It's a feel of wonderful. I feel I'm in heaven. Why? Because see, I never thought I would be in this position 15 years back. I was so much struggling even to earn 20,000 per month, to go to job. If I go to job, I'm struggling here at the home. Coming back, how do I manage my kids? They're so small. So today, being at home, I manage home, I manage my kids, I do take care of their education, I manage the complete, responsibility of being at home. Definitely, my husband is very supportive, understandable. He also helps me, but still, it's a very big responsibility as a woman, when it comes to manage a family, right? So, in order to manage, we need to be at home more when compared to men.
Yes.
Even though we step out from the home, always, our heart and soul, everything will be at home, with kids.
Yeah, that's true.
So that type of, feel is there for everybody. It's not only to me. Every working woman have that, feel, and they feel this. Everybody struggle like anything when they go out for work. So that I came out, and I think I have a blessing. I'm really grateful to God for giving me this opportunity and showing me the way. So the way I feel, I want every woman to feel. It's not only women who are housewives I'm talking about. I'm also talking about women who are working. There are different women, categories of women. They're working and they're enjoying their profession, but they're not doing proper savings for their retirement. Okay. So even they should have some, financial planning for them. And there are women who are struggling to go to job. They're not happy going there. Only for financial needs they're going. If they didn't had that, they would have stayed at home being family. So for them also it will help. They can make from money from home itself. So if they develop this skill, yeah,
Definitely, because I know there are a lot of women who can't take care of their home and job. They tend to leave their job and they just take care of the household.
yes,
A platform where definitely can help to be at home, take care of your household, plus also have an opportunity to make money.
yes.
Definitely. So I can say that we have Chandana. We can help each one also. Definitely, I am going to reach out to you, Chandana, and everyone listening to us. Please do reach out to Chandana, and definitely
Thank you so much. Yeah.
she has lived this life from last 10 years,
Yes.
has learned from the scratch, and she's doing being at home and making herself financial independent, plus taking care of the household everything. That's in itself is an incredible task. So
Yes.
I feel so honored, Chandana, again to talk to you, and it definitely it's a great time and listening and understanding how this entire thing works. So please reach out to Chandana. The She can be reached at Facebook and Instagram, and also the number is there on the screen. Please reach out to her and take her help. At least start that journey, because everything starts with that one step that you take to explore. And I don't think there is any harm in exploring this area, because like I said, even I am very layman, and like maybe next year this is something that I want to explore more.
Correct. Yeah.
Wants to multiply money, and no one.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Everybody,
on a lighter note, the last question that I want to ask, Chandana, if you want to give 3 tips to our audience on financial planning or this topic, financial literacy, for a layman who has never explored this, what will be the 3 tips that you will give to the audience?
the first and foremost tip is, if you're earning and if you're already making money, start investing as early as possible, immediately, because money is something comes and goes. Time is not, once it's gone, it's not gone. So there is something like, compounding that will happen only with the time. So start early. That is even very important. Even if you don't have knowledge, start investing in mutual funds first. First, more foremost. The second thing is, don't ever get into any trap of your financial tips. Short term money. People will say they can make 100% returns in a month. So these are all traps where you end up with losing a lot of money. So try to learn first and then learn on. This is very important.
So just
So
learning then earning.
yes.
Definitely.
So if you are into getting into trading, first get into some training courses, then start doing. Don't do it from trusting anybody else. You have to do your own analysis and. So this is the second tip what I can give, and the third tip is, do a complete financial planning for yourself. Consult an advisor. Even though if you're paying them, you are saving a lot of money. You consult.
Mhm.
Don't do it everything on your own. It's like just taking medicines without consulting.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's how much harmful to your body you need to understand. Same way, how much it is harmful if you don't consult an advisor to your portfolio. You will understand later part of your, once the time passed. So that time you will think, oh, I have done some mistake. So don't get into regret things.
Mhm.
Always, at least yearly once you consult the financial advisor to understand what's going on in your. That's the third tip, I guess.
Oh my God. It was such a simple way you explained these 3 tips, and I personally made a note of it, which I am going to use. So, on now to make the topics little lighter further. So, there is a rapid fire for you, Chandana.
Oh,
I
okay.
will ask you few questions and kind of easy ones. So, you have to just answer them on the fly. Okay. So,
So let me see. I'm getting scared.
so these are like lighter questions.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
stock market is a heavy topic for me.
Yes. Hmm.
So, what is your ideal vacation, India or abroad?
India,
Okay, where in India?
Goa. I like Goa. So
Okay,
being there and I get relaxed.
nice.
Yes.
I love Goa. So,
Hmm.
the next question is, if you have a pet, will it be a dog or a cat?
Dog, I have already.
Oh, you have a dog. What's his or her name?
It's her Rufi. She's a Doberman. I have.
Oh, wow. Great.
Yeah.
So, you
So,
also take care of a dog now.
yes, yes. It's been there from past 5 years.
Okay, so you have 3 kids, not two.
3 kids.
Okay. So,
My kids are growing. My dog is not growing. Still,
okay.
she's like a baby.
Nice. So, if your name was not Chandana, what your name you would have loved to have?
I think no, my name I would have not changed myself. I love my name, but my father is a big fan of Rekha.
Okay.
So he used to tell, he wanted to name me like, something like Chandra Rekha, something like that.
Okay.
But my mom didn't like that.
Okay.
So that time, there was a movie in Kannada, Chandana the Gombe cave, and that time this
Uh-huh.
name was new.
Okay.
And Chandana is sandalwood in Kannada.
Uh-huh.
So they loved that name and they have named it.
Anyways, I love your name. I don't
Yeah,
change
I
your
don't
name.
want to change. Mhm.
Okay, the last question. If you were not a woman, if you were a man, what do you think would have changed in your life?
I think nothing, but because even if I'd have been men, I would have become a financial advisor. So I just love what I'm doing it as a profession. And personally, if I would have not been a mother, I would have become a father.
Okay, yeah, obviously.
Definitely, I would have respected the women being a
Okay.
man.
Yeah, so
That's it.
these were the
Yeah.
fun rapid fire, and it was really fun talking to you, knowing
Thank you.
knowing you more through this rapid fire. So,
Okay.
to my audience, it was not easy for her to give this time because I know her schedule. So, and she has come and told so much about how to multiply money. I'll say to put in a layman language instead of putting financial literacy. So, please do reach out to her and try and seek. And I think you are also giving some coaching and mentoring sessions to people.
Yes, I've already
Please
started.
reach out to
Yes.
her and see how you can use her knowledge and to help you grow your money.
Yes. Definitely.
So thank you again, Chandana. Thank you so much for your time, and it was lovely talking to you. And for sure,
Same here.
to you
Same here.
after
And
we
thank you so
we
much
all
for
this
giving me this
interview.
opportunity to talk in your program. I'm really a big fan of you. I really follow, the way you dress, the way you make
Okay.
your hairstyle. I really love it. And whatever you're doing for to empower the women, the work what you're doing, great job. Please continue. It's a great inspiration to all of us. Being,
Thank you so much. Thank you. It means a lot to me, Chandana. It's
yeah,
small bit I'm doing at my capacity.
yeah.
So thank you so much, and thanks to all the audience to listen to us and listen to our expert who is a Wonder Woman for our show today. So again, once again, it is Chandana Sridhar. So much, Chandana. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
So that was Chandana, our financial advisor and a Wonder Woman for sure, because she has all these hands, multiple hands, doing taking care of the family, kids, and also being a financial advisor. And I will say she's the best example where she says you can still be at home and make money and become financially independent and contribute to the society or contribute to the nation's GDP. So that was all for this show, and thank you so much again. Like I said, I keep getting so much messages from all of you, and that gives a lot of boost to me to do more and bring more and more such stories, because I know these stories personally touches me, and I learn a lot from all these incredible women who are for sure Wonder Woman, but very next door. So till I see you again, take care. Bye.